tutorial number 5 by Paul McWhorter. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to use 4 channels to represent binary numbers. Binary is basically a system of using ones and zeros to represent a number. So if I want to represent 0, it'd be 0, 0, 0, 0. Or lights could be off, 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 off. If I wanted to represent the number 1, my system could be lights off, 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 on. So you know the 1 represents on, and the 0 represents off. 2, off, off, on, off. Basically, what I have is the Arduino hardware here, and I don't know how well you can see that, but we have our channels 0, 1, 2, and 3. Here's the ground, and basically this is this board here, 0 to ground. If you can see here, 0 to ground. And basically here's the channels where the wires, 1, 2, 3, 4 wires are coming off. One thing I forgot to mention is that, and maybe I should do it with a marker pen, but these are 330 ohm resistors each. Okay. And I didn't put the LEDs in. Oh, well, actually, these are the LEDs. So when it's representing on, this is the on. If it represents off, 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 this represents off, 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 off. Number 1, if we're going to do that, then this light will be off, this light will be off, this light will be off, and this light will be on. 0, 0, 0, or off, 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 1. So we can see the lights going into their sequence now, and this is not where it's okay. So it's probably at the end now because I put in 2 kind of end sequences, and hopefully it'll go 4 again, and we can walk through this. This is actually the code I wrote. So I believe we're there. Okay, so we went 4. Then it goes off. I'm going to try to put these like right together so we can see it. So now we're in the off sequence. Okay, now we're in the 1. So off, 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 on, off, 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 on. Okay, off, off, on, off, 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 on, off. So it's done exactly one. Okay, so off, on, off, 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 on, off, off. Okay, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on. Alright, let's put this away. Okay, off, on, off, off, on, off. So we're looking pretty good here. Okay, off, on, off, on. Okay, on, off, off, on, off, off. On, off, on. Same thing we got there. Sorry about the background noise. Technicians, when they're not doing anything, they are just running their mouths. Okay, on, off, on, off. On, off, on, off. And that's what the dots represent, that the light is lit. If you haven't figured that out already. Okay, on, off, on. On, off, on. And on, off. You can see on, off. Okay, we got a couple more to go. On, off, on. On, off, on. On, off. On, off. And then it should go through the 4. All 4 on. and this is where we kind of restart. And if it's in the void loop, it's just going to repeat the code over again. Now I didn't put this code in here. I actually edited the code. I can't speak this morning, and basically I wanted this to just kind of do a double 4-bulb flash, so I could be like, okay, this is the start point. But everything worked out. So Paul, thanks for providing the tutorials, and I hope you like the response and the code and the way I laid things out. But I think that's all you pretty much wanted to do, was you wanted the binary to be represented by the bulb flashes and stuff. So I'm learning Arduino. I like your tutorials. I hope you put out more difficult ones, and I'll shadow you. Bye bye.